Back on the pace, I can't find where my mind is, redoing everything all the time, and I losing the trace again, losing it again. What am I doing? Cause it's more like we're doing the same. I'm just pressing replay on a different day. There's no objective, no mission. I can tell with almost complete precision what the outcome is of the next thing facing me. Still I'm moving like I'm in anticipation, expecting what's coming. When I know, and I can't take a break from it all, I can't let it go. Something's happening, something's going down. I'm just stacking up information now. Repeat it, we see it running through the process, just bleeding through it again. I observe it, it consume me, and there is no end. I am just immersed in the imposing of the repetition, in anticipation, expecting another demolition. No matter how you see it, the game is predicted, and I'm the victim, lost and trapped in the crevices of this incision. I can't find a description, cause it's nothing to be described, nothing to be defined. Everything happens again. It's like I'm pressing rewind and playing the tape again, just in a different room with a different mood, but the trauma and effects remain the same. It's always the gloom, what's happening soon. This is beyond comprehension, and less than can be pictured. A ripple in what you can't see, a disturbance, but still it remains a consistency, still remains in tranquility. Yeah, these cigarettes and cigarette burns, and the high is the only moment of silence before I return to the violence. I burn myself and pop some pills to escape for 2 minutes before I come back and need to be faced with what I can't envision. I'm abstracted, I'm deducted from all of this. My mind ruptures and I am immersed in the fall of this, with no ground and no floor. I know what I know, but still it's making me sore and becoming more of a detriment to my head. Pressure with no window for the air to escape. They say air is good to breathe, but what happens when it's restricted into a place that keeps getting smaller, and there is no way for it to escape? It accumulates and makes you suffocate, and that's exactly how I'm losing my mind. Too much of anything can be harmful, no matter how harmless it seems, and this is just a repeating game. It's no longer uncertainty, it's just that I'm uncertain the next time on how it will affect me, but the conclusion is the same point made. I don't quite know what to say, but is it really a game when you know it and you just can't stop it from happening? My moment of silence is not a break, it's just a distraction to give it some pace, but looking at it in context and in retrospect, it's all the same. Head lost, mind fucked every day. Be my guest, but I can't entertain, cause it's silly and ridiculous, but it's not in my hands, and I can't give you instructions to follow, and I can't make it more or less than what it is, cause this is reality, man. I hate it, I only resent everything, but I can't put it in perspective, cause we different and never going to be seeing the same thing. Objects are the same, but what you connect to it and how you relate is never gonna be the same. That's why misconceptions are so common, and it becomes a confusing place. Yeah, no one is able to agree on anything. What you call productive, I call a waste. How I spend my time to you is a disgrace. No one can agree, and it comes to the terms where it escalates into points where people get stuck in their own ideology, and that's so fucked, and that becomes so fucked. Yeah, and I can't find an analogy or a metaphor. The only thing I could find to say is it's just throwing darts without a target. If you're not aiming, what are you hitting? Making decisions off of self-fabricated instincts with no rational reason, given that there's no precision. Give me a moment of silence, but I can't numb that. The bullshit remains, and coping with this strain is not the endurance I have to do. I can't take it. It's just always the pain.